My mother publicly humiliated me and she believed she didn't do anything wrong. Hi ladies, welcome to the show. I'm Benita from benitafrench.com and this is the subject today, mothers who are mean to their daughters. It's very sad that this happens. Mothers who are mean to their daughters, this should not happen. Should, as in ideally it shouldn't be happening. Should comes from ideals and expectations that people have about what is the right thing, what should always be the right thing, a kind of standard or moral for behaviour. So it shouldn't be that mothers are mean to their daughters, but they are. I mean, ideally, they need to be supportive, all of these things, and more things that I haven't written here. They need to be gentle, compassionate, encouraging, loving. They need to make the daughter feel special, like she's really important, like what she does is like up there, like she deserves the praise. And the mother needs to be there for the daughter. So mothers being mean to their daughters and not enough of this list happening is such a sad situation. It's wrong and you are allowed to feel hurt by it. So it can't come back to this thing where she's had a life before you and therefore you're meant to feel sorry for her because she's already suffered in whatever way. So she might say, oh, well, you know, the shoulds and the shouldn'ts of mothering are not fair for you to put those things on me, daughter, because, well, you know, I was a woman before I was a mother, you know, and I was also, perhaps in your situation, your mother was a mother before you arrived. Your mother might have had lots of boyfriend issues or issues with her husband, boyfriend or husband, whoever your father is, and also her own mother issues. So yes, she might have suffered. She might have had a lot of unhealed emotional wounds that, yes, is part of life, but it's not okay that as a result of what she has experienced, the trauma that she's experienced, it's not okay that she's mean to you and therefore she takes out all of her unhealed wounds onto you and therefore treats you in a mean way because she hasn't actually addressed some or all of these unhealed wounds. Like, however her mother treated her, if her mother always put her down and she didn't acknowledge that as she was growing up or as she was becoming a mother for you, then she's going to do the same thing. If she's had lots of boyfriend issues or husband issues and they ignored her or they didn't make her feel important at all, and then all of those pains are going to perhaps be told to you in terms of stories. Woe is me because I went through all of this, and then you feel like you're a toilet for her issues. You feel like there's this role that you're meant to be playing where whenever you visit your mother, whenever your mother comes over, maybe you live with your mother, and whenever she feels like it, she just says, oh, I've suffered in all these ways, and she puts all the focus on her, and you're meant to be the toilet and listen to her forever and, oh yes, mother, you poor thing, or put all the attention on her as though you don't even exist. All the while, she's indirectly actually being mean to you because she's virtually discounting the fact that you've got feelings, that you've got your own life, and maybe you want to talk about some of your things. And this kind of pattern of her taking out her issues on you, all of her pain, unhealed traumas, her taking out all of her issues on you by being mean to you through her words, through her behaviour, it starts young. Like, it starts when you're in primary school. It continues to get worse through your teenage years. It keeps going into your 20s and 40s and 60s, where your mother just is almost reminding you that she's had a hard life and you should listen to her. You should put all the focus on her. And if you want any kind of attention or support, then you're not being a good daughter. So yes, she might have suffered, but that's not fair to put onto you as though your feelings aren't important. So you really are allowed to acknowledge your pain from how she's treated you. Like, it's not okay that she's mean to you. It's not okay that she puts you down. It's not okay that she criticizes you. It's not okay that she's constantly trying to find something wrong. Like, you are allowed to say something to her or to other people. Like, some of my clients see me and they say, oh, I shouldn't say bad things about my mother. You know, she did the best she could. But what about all her pain, my client's pain, or what about all of your pain? You need to speak it, because you have pain. Your pain is, at least one of the major reasons why you've got it, is because your mother's not giving you permission to feel any pain or have any feelings, because only what she's gone through is important. So if you do want to say something to her, you're not a bad daughter. You're not being disrespectful because you're trying to be heard. Like, this can be a way that she is mean to you because you're trying to make her aware that you're hurt or angry by the words she's used or the actions she's done to you. And somehow in her head, she's interpreted that as, oh, how dare you say that? You're just an ungrateful daughter, or oh, I bet other daughters don't treat their mothers in such a fashion. And you're allowed to say something about your feelings. Your mother can't be allowed to just be mean to you whenever she likes, for however long she likes, for however many decades that she likes. So it's your right to express your pain, even if your mother doesn't like it. So your mother is also mean to you because she's in denial and she's not taking responsibility for the fact that she is mean to you. This is wrong. This is wrong. So the way she might not take responsibility is by putting it all back on you and making you feel like you're the wuss, you're the wimp for somehow not taking her crap. You're too sensitive. So it's almost like she's giving herself permission or telling you why you should feel that she is allowed to give you crap. She's almost convincing you that she is right to give you crap. So therefore, daughter, believe that your mother is right because your mother's allowed to give you crap whenever she feels like it. So daughter, if you say anything about it, then you're wrong. She can only have that attitude if she's not taking responsibility for her treatment of you. She might also say, oh, well, you got so much better than me in life. You got more money, or you got more clothes, or at least I didn't beat you, or at least I didn't take your money away, or at least whatever she wants to bring into it. And it's not relevant. It's whenever she says, oh, you got better than me in life, it's not like you can compare your birth mother. You've only got one. You can't compare her to the 3 other birth mothers that you had before her. Oh yes, my mother is better than mother number 1 or better than number 3. So I should be grateful. It's a ridiculous way to think. And if she's going to continue to be in denial of how she's mean to you, you're going to feel like you don't deserve the fact that you do need to be spoken to in a kind, loving, gentle way. If she's going to constantly say, oh, you're too sensitive, you're going to feel like, oh, okay, so I can't have any feelings about anything. I don't deserve to be treated in a respectful way from my mother. She can have this attitude because she's in denial and not taking responsibility, and it's so wrong. It's just, can't say enough about how wrong, how hurtful. It just shouldn't happen. how is your mother mean to you? How does she do it? Does she criticize your clothes? Is she actually criticizing your body? I remember when I was an early teenager, through my 20s, through my 30s, my mother would, whenever she felt like it, comment about, oh, you put on a little bit of weight, or oh, you've lost weight, or oh, now you're looking a bit thin, or oh, your skin's not really that good. What are you eating? You know, you really should be whatever, more like me. And it was like, you're making an overt negative put down about my skin, something that I feel like I can't control, or my weight, or what have you. It's just wrong. Or she'd come into my house, oh, can't believe there are dishes on the sink. Oh, your house is just so disgusting. And it's like, okay, mother, I run a business, or I'm trying to sleep, or I'm trying to have a relationship, or I'm trying to be creative, and all you can think about is the dishes aren't done. So she'll kind of want to own my house in a way, like, oh, see, I can clean up better than you, and all these things. Sleep. What are you doing still awake at 7 o'clock? Still asleep at 7 o'clock in the morning. Well, mother, maybe I didn't sleep half the night, and that's why I'm asleep now. How dare you? Not that she would be interested in any of those losing sleep stories. Oh, well, I've done all these things by 7 o'clock, and isn't your mother amazing? And she'd never have any problem calling me at 6 in the morning, or 7 or 8, assuming that I would be up, just so she can tell me how lazy I am. Like, there was no support for however my life was before her phone call. Not that she was, at all interested in hearing any of this. Like, as I go through these examples, you'll think more and more about your own pain and your own memories from what happened to you, and so many other things. I mean, I could go on forever. I'm trying to sort of cover whoever is watching this, all the daughters in the world who have had mothers who are not on their side. They're on the side of their boyfriends or their husbands. Yes, it's right that your husband or your boyfriend treats you like that. You deserve it. She was telling me that, like, I deserved how badly he was treating me. Like, is this my mother, or is this some person on the street, or is this my enemy? Like, who does she think she is, or who does she forget that she's meant to be? Everyone else getting praise and acknowledgement, but not you. Oh, isn't that person amazing for running so fast in that race? Okay, mother, well, I was the fastest in my school, and you never said anything about that, and you were never there for any of those races. Oh, that person's doing such an amazing job with their career, or isn't she great with her business, whatever relative or friend she wanted to bring into it. She wouldn't stop and say, Benita, you're doing such an amazing job in your business. Oh, it's just so great. I'm so thrilled that you're doing this for yourself. It was missing. Everyone else was so much more attractive than me, or their eyes, or their smile, or however psychic they were. Oh, that girl in the cafe, the strangers even. Oh, isn't she beautiful? Look at her eyes. Oh, her hair is just so gorgeous. My mother never said those things about me. There's all these things. Like, again, I'll be going through these examples, and you might be remembering, yeah, my mother's done that to me. Yeah, that brings up memories about something else. She might not have ever listened to you. My mother was frequently taking whatever subject I would raise. She'd take it off somewhere else and make it about herself. She would talk over me whenever she felt like it. I was constantly trying to I just want to finish my sentence. Can I just have this feeling or this thought without you putting your opinion or judgment or negative spin on it, please, mother? It was always a fight. Public humiliation. She did that whenever she felt like it. Oh, Benita's such a bad daughter, because she wouldn't tell them the whole story. It wasn't, because Benita was trying to stand up for herself. Benita was trying to respect herself. Benita was trying to have boundaries with her mother, because her mother had no sense of boundaries. with me most of the time. She would just say, "Oh, Benita's such a bad daughter," and she'd go on and on about it, and I'd actually be there. It was just this, like, oh, this is actually happening. How can this be happening? Fobbing me off, whatever, if I was making a comment or raising a subject that she wasn't quite interested in at the time. Oh, I'm just in the middle of doing the dishes. I'm just putting my makeup on. Yes, I'm still busy with whatever it is. Something that was completely inane. Mother, I'm trying to say something important and you're fobbing me off. So, I'm sorry if your mother is mean to you, narcissistic, self-centered, selfish, awful in the way she talks to you, poor in the way she treats you physically or with her behaviour. I get a lot of clients, almost all of them, sooner or later, they initially come to me about relationship subjects or how their own children are and their struggles being a parent themselves or the stress in their job. And sooner or later we get back to these kind of issues where their mother didn't support them, their mother wasn't on their side, and we talk about how they've suffered. So if you've gone through this yourself, I really want to hear your stories. I'd love for you to email me. Please book in for a session. We can help you to unload and process the pain that you've gone through, that you feel that other family members or that you feel your maybe friends, maybe your partner don't have time for, because some people don't really have the patience or the understanding about this. They'll always say, oh, well, you really should do what your mother is saying, or somehow they'll support the other person will support your mother instead of you, which is what you've got all your whole life. So the conclusion or the summary of all this, your mother is mean to you at the top of all of the reasons is she wants to have control over you and your life. She wants to feel more powerful. She wants to feel more able. She's mean to you because she's jealous of how much you earn, how attractive you are, that you've got something in your life that she hasn't, that she feels that she really deserves to have because, you know, somehow she's worked for it harder than you, or she just doesn't want you to have anything that she's never had. She's competitive. Somehow she has to be better. She's mean to you because she has to be better than you, has to be prettier, has to stand out more, has to be louder, whatever way that you feel she competes. And maybe that thought isn't there with you. Maybe you don't realise that she's competing, but she actually is. You don't want to believe. No daughter wants to believe these things about their mother. She's mean to you because you've changed. You have started to not participate in whatever crap she's aiming at you. You've started to only talk about important subjects rather than the dribble that she brings up, other people's houses, other people's gardens, the clothes or the cars that other people have. And you're talking about real subjects like your feelings, your memories, your pain, your career, your creativity. And you're trying to bring a focus onto that. You're different. You've changed. So she can be mean to you because she doesn't like that. These are mainly the reasons. There's another big reason called, if there was a heading above all of this. So it's like reasons why she's mean to you, generally how it's motivated, what's the top, the absolute feeling, energy that's driving that for her. She wants attention and she's not getting it. So she tries to get it from you. And if you don't give it to her in whatever way, she doesn't like it. So she's mean to you. But it comes out in all these other ways. She can't say, I need attention, please, daughter. She doesn't want to see you as something above her because she's trying to be above you. So she has to be competitive to get that attention. She feels jealous to get that attention. In summary, Mothers who are mean to their daughters, this should not happen. It's not right. It's not fair. It's just wrong. This is not how mothers should be. You might think to yourself, I would never do that to my children, or I haven't done that to my children. There's a kind of standard. Things can't fall below a certain standard. She's got unhealed pain, and so she puts all of her crap on you. So that can come out in terms of her mean words and poor behaviour towards you. You're allowed to have your pain about it. She can't just be mean to you for whenever she feels like it, for however long. You're allowed to have your pain about it and express it. She isn't taking responsibility for how she's treating you. Therefore, there's a sense of her not being wrong ever. She's wholly impure, and you're the only one who does anything wrong. So if you feel hurt, daughter, well, that's not my problem. I didn't cause that. She's not allowed. It's completely wrong to criticize the fundamentals of a person, their body, their appearance, clothes, face, makeup, weight, the fundamentals of where they live. You're not allowed to say anything about that in any unsupportive, cruel way. It's your mother, meant to be all of these other positive things to you. Supportive, gentle, kind, compassionate, loving, making you feel special and important. That's what she's meant to be doing. She is being mean to you because she's trying to take control. She's jealous of you. She is competitive. You have changed. She doesn't like it. You're not giving her attention. She can't handle it. So she has to have this control, jealous, competitive expressions of it. I'm sorry that's the case for you. It has been for me. I fully understand why you wouldn't talk to your mother for a month or 1 year or never. I fully understand. You can come and talk to me about it. I can encourage you to build some boundaries and work with some words and behaviours that can help you start to feel stronger and allowed to do this for yourself. Thank you for joining me. Please subscribe to my channel, and it's been good to have your company. I'm glad if I've sparked some memories and pain for you. That's great. It means that you're healing. So that's fantastic. See you next time. Bye.